Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome into the opening round of the Bass Rock Open. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And as we begin our coverage, word has snuck through to us that there's a rivalry developing between our featured player and Max Homa. Maybe he's picked something up off social media and has got a bit of chirp going.
Max Homa loves nothing more than to roast a player's swing. I just hope that our featured player doesn't give him any cause to do so out on the course today in this matchup.
Thanks, Henny. That's lovely intel. I'll be interested to see how our featured player goes against Max Homa, because he's very smart with a chirp of his own. Nicely done. He's setting up for his second shot. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Rich, here we are at the second at Highfield, a risk reward par 5.
The scenery on this hole is absolutely magnificent. Rock outcroppings down the right-hand side. Don't get sucked in, though. Tee shot has to favor the left-hand side just a little bit, and from there you're going to have a blind second shot over some more rock outcroppings. Bail out to the right. Do not miss left on this par 5.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Could it be? Let's return to live play now. Putting for an eagle. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
This looks pretty tiny, this.
All right, getting better.
Wow, what a putt. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Highfield Golf Course's third hole is a real cliffhanger, Rich.
That most definitely is, Luke. Good pun there. I like that. Yeah, this is a dangerous little par 3 here. Not long, but it is fraught with danger everywhere. One of the coolest par 3s you'll see in the land. But I got to tell you what, you have to respect the heck out of it.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homa, wow, wow, wow.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. As we head to the 4th hole, we keep tiptoeing along the coastline here, but it's a very big boy par 4.
This is a strong par 4. You really need to take on this tee shot. Keep it out to the right near the water as best you can, because that's going to open up your line into this very narrow green. This is a seriously strong par 4.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
That one just slides by. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for a birdie run.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we are at the 5th tee of Highfield Golf Course. It's one of those ones you've really got to put your ball in the right spot.
What another magnificently difficult hole we have. Take it over the center of that bunker in the fairway. The second shot is straight downhill to a green that's crescent shaped. This is another stunning hole. That dog will hunt.
Let's catch up with Max Homer. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Second shot here on the 5th. Now lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter. Starts off looking good.
You get in your home. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. Putting for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. First look at a par 3 here at Highfield GC, and it's a strong par 3 up the hill.
Plenty of room on the left-hand side to help maneuver the golf ball down the slope, get it on the surface at all costs. Don't hit it out to the right-hand side. That's just silly.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Our first look at the second par 5 on this opening 9 here at Highfield GC, Rich.
As you can see, massive bunker basically bisecting the fairway. Out to the left is a safe play, but if you take your drive down the right-hand side, it significantly reduces the length of this par 5. And from there, you've got a long, narrow green with runoffs on both sides.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Well, that's beautifully judged. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. And that's a great putt for an eagle. And now -7 for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Time to have a look at the 8th hole here at Highfield GC. A very strong par 4 working back up the hill.
Back up the hill onto a plateau, and from there your second shot slightly downhill. No real bunker danger, but this green is long and narrow once again with runoffs on all 4 sides of it.
This is his second shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt to move into the top 5. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. He finds himself in a share of 3rd place. Standing on the tee here at 9, I feel like we can get after this one, Rich.
Yeah, it's a drivable-ish par 4. I'm going to say ish because only the biggest hitters are able to get it there, but it's most definitely a golden birdie opportunity. Take your driver out. Do not miss it right. Do not miss it too far left. And from there, just a very basic pitch shot, again, to a very long and narrow green.
A 7-footer right here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Opting for the 5-wood. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, this looks pure. 7 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. The 11th hole at Highfield Golf Course, another short 4, Rich. Is this one you take on?
Well, you can. You just have to avoid that massive bunker shy of the green. You miss that, all of a sudden you find yourself with a little precarious second shot to a green that looks like it's right out of an X Games skate park. This thing has got movement everywhere.
And from the bunker here. That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Ooh, I'd say 31 feet here.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. The 12th hole at Highfield GC is another par 4, Rich, and one that the player will finally feel some respite.
Absolutely. A generous landing area, to say the least, out there. Tee it high, let it fly, and from there, you're actually hitting to a green that has got a massive amount of space to it, but they can tuck those pins. Be wary of where your misses are.
Oh, that is textbook.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, the 13th at Highfield GC is a strong par 3 measuring just over 200 yards, Rich, but you've got to be careful.
This is such a difficult hole to judge the distance, Luke, because you're basically looking out to an infinite edge green and the runoffs on all facets of the green. This is a seriously benignly hard par 3.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
Looking better.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now that finds him in first place. Highfield Golf Course, number 14, another par 5, Rich, where players feel like they could get there in 2.
Yeah, big hitters, you know, probably go in there with a hybrid, maybe even a long iron. Big sweeping dog leg from right to left. Just keep it right of that fairway bunker. The green, though, it's got this really cool feature on the left side of it. A little amphitheater looking type area there on the left-hand side. I really, really like this par 5.
From around 220 yards. That was a beauty, right against the hole. Here's Max Homer now. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Highfield GC loves a short par 4 and 15's one of those, perhaps its best.
This is a really cool hole. Short par 4, it can be reachable, but do you want to take it on? There is so much danger down the left-hand side if you miss it. If you go anywhere left of this fairway, it falls off a cliff face, down into the rocks, down into the sand, to a green that sits well above you. It's a birdie hole, but beware. 6s and 7s, those can come too.
Time to check in with Max Homer. What's he got in store for us here? It's on a good line. Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
Oh, he absolutely hated being behind. And now watch out. He's coming for you.
Standing over his second shot. Ooh, that almost went down. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, now we get into the final 3 holes here at Highfield GC, Rich, and this 16th hole, it's a brute of a par 3 playing 240 yards and uphill.
And uphill. Thank you very little. There is a little room out to the right-hand side that you can bail out to and hopefully get a nice little cush to the left, but anything missing left, you got some gorse, you got a big pine tree right there. This is disaster waiting to happen.
Going with the hybrid. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Trying to work a little draw into this flag.
Going with the 5-wood. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Oh, that's a good line. Good speed too. Oh, that's so cruel. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. As we stand on the tee here at 17, it's a par 4, and the cliffs come back into play.
Yeah, anything hitting down the right-hand side is a complete error, or you're a genius and you just don't know it. Second shot, back up the hill to a horseshoe-shaped green where everything kicks from the sides, from the back, from the front. This is actually a pretty good birdie opportunity, believe it or not.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, gee, you don't see that very often. Superb shot. This one's for birdie. Okay, let's head to the next. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. The final hole, as you'd imagine here at Highfield GC, is a very strong one. We're working our way all the way back up to the high point of the course.
Fairway runs out there. From that point, you're going to have a long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Plateau green with runoff everywhere. This is such a difficult finishing hole.
Good shot there, Beamer. From around 180 yards out. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. And he's hit that inside the range.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going left to right.
And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. First hole. Oh, that was pure. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Lovely effort that. 4 feet to the cup. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. The second is a par 5.
The scenery on this hole is absolutely magnificent. Rock outcroppings down the right-hand side. Don't get sucked in, though. Tee shot has to favor the left-hand side just a little bit, and from there, you're going to have a blind second shot over some more rock outcroppings. Bail out to the right. Do not miss left on this par 5.
How close was that to going down? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
But unless you have an absolute perfect number, there's no reason to go after the flagstick anytime it's on the right-hand side of the screen. Bail out to the left, find the fat part of the green, 2 putts, and thank you very much.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Judged to perfection.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is a strong par 4. You really need to take on this tee shot. Keep it out to the right near the water as best you can, because that's going to open up your line into this very narrow green. This is a seriously strong par 4.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one's going right at the pin here. Good shot there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Putting for birdie here. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Well, there's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
This is such a difficult driving golf course. Another tough tee shot here. Try and take it over the middle of that bunker. Downhill second shot to a green that's crescent shaped. This is another stunning hole.
That was absolutely murdered. And he's down there.
Some stunning views from up here, because this green, well, it's very downhill.
This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
This one might go down. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That's disappointing. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. A bit long on that one. And this one will be for bogey. And the putt goes, and it'll be his first bogey of the event. Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. The 6th is a par 3.
All the dangers on the right-hand side, but thankfully, though, there's a little bit of a bailout area on the left-hand side where you can miss the green just a little bit left, and it should kick dead right, hopefully leaving you a nice look for birdie.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This looks pretty handy.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homer's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. And hole number 7 is a par 5.
Massive fairway bunker out there in the middle. Take it down the left-hand side, and it's a safe play, but you take it down the right-hand side. Now you reduce your second shot yardage significantly. Long, narrow green with runoffs on both sides.
Yeah, that one will play. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is to get 2 back from the course.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4. Oh, that was a big bounce forward. This one's got some legs on it. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And he's safely on the green. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty straight looking putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the left.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Finally, a little bit of a breather here. A drivable-ish par 4, but only for the longest players in the game. Just a little danger right with a bunker, far left with a bunker as well. Second shot, though, short wedge to a long, narrow green once again.
Maybe going for the green, are we? That certainly seemed to be an aggressive play, and it's paid off. A putt coming up for Eagle. Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings. Look at this one break back. So close. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. He's currently sitting in first place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. His second shot here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. John, you've got a good view from down there. What's the lie like?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Okay, let's get back to the action. 13 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Ooh. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. 2 in a row.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Oh, this one might roll into that second cut.
That's into the second cut of rough. That's the long grass. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that almost went in the hole. This putt was about 8 feet.
Got to try and save the par here.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Finally, a massive, massive landing area out there. So take the driver out and give it a good old walloping. From there, second shot to a very sizable green indeed. But they can certainly hide this pin from you. Beware.
Not a bad line, this one.
Oh, that downslope has just added a ton to this drive.
This one from about 160 yards out. Magical shot. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the pitching wedge here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And Henning, what's he looking at for this putt?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here, 29 feet.
It's just about 3 feet away. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
It is so difficult to get a good feel for how long this plays just because the infinite edge look of this green. There's runoff areas everywhere around this green. It looks straightforward, but don't kid yourself. This is a really tough par 3.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was a beauty. And back to the play, shall we? Putting for birdie. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here now, 8 ahead of the rest of the field. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Big swinging dog leg from right to left. Avoid that fairway bunker down the left if you possibly can. The coolest feature about this hole is this little amphitheater they've built around the left-hand section of it. This is a really stunningly built green complex. I like it. I like it a lot.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
That will work for him.
Well, that'll work there. Putting for eagle here. Oh, what a putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Expecting him to get after this one, Rich. It's a short par 4.
I got to say, this is a really cool hole, but do not miss it to the left at any point on this hole. It's a great birdie opportunity, but you can see anything missing left. You got rocks, you got a bunker that sits well below the green. This is a dynamic hole where 3s and 7s can be found easily.
Great shot. Second shot here on the 15th. That'll work there. Well, let's take a look at what Max Homer can deliver here. And back to the course with the live action. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And it's a score of -24 as we head to the next hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Now, good news, they give you just a sliver of hope with an area to the right-hand side that it might kick your ball left back onto the green. But if you miss it left, you got some rough, you got a pine tree right there. This is just disaster written all over it.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Yeah, anything hitting down the right-hand side is a complete error, or you're a genius and you just don't know it. Second shot, back up the hill to a horseshoe-shaped green where everything kicks from the sides, from the back, from the front. This is actually a pretty good birdie opportunity, believe it or not.
From around 170 yards here. That's tidy. An opportunity for a birdie here. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. This is his second shot.
Don't stop now. Keep on.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. This would be to finish off the day with a birdie. And another round safely in the books.